Well, let me tell you, this has got to be the nicest place that we still have in this neighborhood. In this Miller Square Shopping Center, this Ace Hardware has been here since I was a kid. I was 10 years old the first time we came here. I can't believe it's still here. This is an amazing store. The people here are extremely helpful. And, you know, I came here looking for two things. I was looking for this for my pressure washer, which they knew where it was. But then I needed some of these gaskets. And you can see they have this like 5 of these gaskets, silicone for canning. And they couldn't find it at first. But one of the younger guys they have working there actually was able to locate it. So great job. I wish I was more popular on YouTube. I'd promote this place. But I'll tell you, it's always a pleasure when somebody does their job right and they have what I need. I hate to always have to order everything, you know, and I hate Amazon. I won't buy from Amazon unless I have no other choice. The last time I bought anything from Amazon was probably 2020 when I got some rims for my trailer, you know. And I know that Amazon itself doesn't sell everything. They act as either a fulfillment center or even just for marketing. But these tech billionaires like Jeff Bezos and, you know, Larry Ellison, all these people, they disgust me. I find a lot of them to be just thoroughly reprehensible people. Basically parasites, sponging off of the hard-working people, paying their employees crap, and then expecting great service. And I don't know, what can I say? But what I can say is that, again, I'm extremely happy when I can get what I need. Now, I was making a video earlier about some of the experiences I've had, talking a little botany while I was there. Oh, look at this. Sidewalk library. Take a book, leave a book. Oh, how cool. I need to bring some old books here. What is this? They took an old newsstand. They put some books in there. I got a bunch of books. I like this. That's pretty neat. That'd be something. Maybe I should put one of those in front of my house. I know where there's an abandoned newspaper stand. I saw on YouTube one time somebody took an old phone booth and made a library out of it. Now, if I could just get some of these diet and carnivore books that people like to buy and don't want anymore, maybe I'll start a library of those. Who knows? But I can tell you one thing. When people do something to help somebody else, I think it makes both people feel good. The person that gets the help, they're going to feel good. And the person that can give the help, I think, because I know when I've helped people out, it made me feel really good because I had something that somebody else could use. And it's like, you know, funny you mentioned pressure washer. Many years ago, a friend of mine, his son, wanted to start a business for himself. But you know, in today's world, every time you want to start a business, the government is always there to shut you down. Everything you do, you need a license for this, a permit for that, and blah, 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 blah. Communist world, that's what we live in. But I told him, well, you might be able to just get some side jobs that you could do. Let's see if I can beat this thing without having to worry about it. Some of these labor jobs, you could do pressure washing. And he said, oh, he loves pressure washing because I've seen him pressure wash his parents' house. But the pressure washer they had was some little electric thing. But in the travels, I was able to get a really nice, brand new old stock pressure washer from a clean out job. I gave the guy like $400 or $500. I don't remember what it was. The thing was still wrapped up like brand new. Came out of a store that was closing. So the thing was probably $1,500 or more brand new. Well, anyway, one day when I went to see the family, I said, you know what? I'm going to give you this pressure washer. And he was super happy about it. I think it's kind of neat. And he actually was able to use the pressure washer to make money. Now, after he started making money, he says, I'm going to pay you back for giving me this brand new pressure washer. I'm like, you don't have to pay me anything. I got it for a good deal. I had the extra money, and there you go. Well, just being able to do that business, cleaning driveways and walls, he started doing some painting, car washing, equipment washing, all kinds of stuff. He made enough money, believe it or not, to be able to move, start another business. Wow, look at this. I don't see any iguanas, but delicious. Look at these duckies. Look at that. Got duck over here. We got duck over there. I mean, it is fenced in, but you could easily go in. Problem is, you got people living here. This is not the best hunting ground, but at least it's a good reservoir. Hopefully, that water is not controlled by an association, so the ducks are in no danger of being killed. But this actually is a little association. Willow Dreams Townhomes. I think this association actually went bankrupt and the county had to take it over. So technically, this is county owned. So I guess it's publicly accessible. But anyway. But yeah, anytime that you can give somebody something they can use, that's fantastic. And of course, I've had a lot of other things that I was going to throw away, and somebody's kids, usually a bicycle or go-kart or whatever, and I'm not going to use it. I'll give it to them. They can tinker around with it. Most of the time they don't fix it, but once in a while they do. But it's kind of nice when you give somebody something and it didn't really cost me anything. And here you go, and they're happy. And I think people remember that. Now, some people, they're not really that grateful, but other people are. And that's great. Anyway, you probably say, well, Rick, there's no traffic. Why don't you drive there? I'll tell you why. I spent a lot of time inside the house yesterday. When I got up in the morning today, I felt okay, but I just didn't have that extra energy that I normally have. And I think that's because yesterday I didn't do any activity other than a tiny bit of yard work. I spent the morning doing a live stream, and then that was about it. I did another live stream later, so I spent most of my time indoors.